grow heavy, mind unwinds in the gentle cradle of the dark. I find I'm falling, falling into the deep, where dreams awaken from their sleep, around where reality starts to bend. On this journey, where will I end? Stars are winking secrets, moonlight weaves a spell. Silent echoes of the day bid a soft farewell. Heart beats slow, thoughts take flight into the velvet arms of night. I dive. I'm falling, falling into the deep, where dreams awaken from their sleep, around where reality starts to bend. On this journey, where will I end? Through the curtains of the mind, leave the waking world behind, floating on a sea of dreams. Nothing here is what it seems. I'm falling, falling into the deep, where dreams awaken from their sleep, around where reality starts to bend. On this journey, where will I end? Through the curtains of the mind, leave the waking world behind, floating on a sea of dreams. Nothing here is what it seems. Through the curtains of the mind, leave the waking world behind, floating on a sea of dreams. Nothing here is what it seems. As the darkness closes in, let the dreamscape now begin. I'm falling, falling into the night, in this world of shadowed light. As the darkness closes in, let the dreamscape now begin. I'm falling, falling into the night, in this world of shadowed light. memories, work of shadow mind. Woke up in a labyrinth. Every path I take, it seems, leads me further away. Echoes of my footsteps, shadows on the ground, questions swirling in my mind, no answers to be found. Which way do I turn? Where do I go? The more I seek the light, the more I'm lost in shadow. In the maze of doubt, I wander all alone. Every step I take, the more it feels like home. Trapped within these walls, I can't find my way out. Lost inside the endless maze of doubt. Mirrors in the corridors, reflections of my fear. Faces staring back at me, ones I don't hold dear. Voices whisper secrets, truths I can't discern. In the twists and turns, it's getting hard to learn. Which way do I turn? Where do I go? The more I seek the light, the more I'm lost in shadow. In the maze of doubt, I wander all alone. Every step I take, the more it feels like home. Trapped within these walls, I can't find my way out. Lost inside the endless maze of doubt. Mirrors in the corridors, reflections of my fear. Faces staring back at me, ones I don't hold dear. Voices whisper secrets, truths I can't discern. In the twists and turns, it's getting hard to learn. Which way do I turn? Where do I go? The more I seek the light, the more I'm lost in shadow. In the maze of doubt, I wander all alone. Every step I take, the more it feels like home. Trapped within these walls, I can't find my way out. Lost inside the endless maze of doubt. I reach out for a guiding hand, but there's no one there. The walls keep closing in on me, this burden hard to bear. Is there a way to break these chains, to finally be free? Or will I always wander here, lost in uncertainty? In the maze of doubt, I wander all alone. Every step I take, the more it feels like home. Trapped within these walls, I can't find my way out. Lost inside the endless maze of doubt. Still searching for an answer, a light to show the way. But in this maze of doubt, the shadows always stay. With every twist and turn, I fight to find my route. Forever seeking freedom from this maze of doubt. Still searching for an answer, a light to show the way. But in this maze of doubt, the shadows always stay. With every twist and turn, I fight to find my route. Forever seeking freedom from this maze of doubt. In the dead of night, when silence takes its every breath a whisper.
Where can I hide?
Faces in the darkness, whispers in the air, ghosts of all my failures, voices everywhere. Echoes of fear, they're calling out my name. In this empty room, I'm playing their cruel game, running from the shadows, nowhere left to turn. In the echoes of fear, I watch my courage burn. Steps that follow closely, though no one's ever there. Eyes that seem to pierce the night, a cold and vacant stare. Walls are closing in on me, I'm trapped within my mind. In a maze of terror, peace is hard to find. Faces in the darkness, whispers in the air, ghosts of all my failures, voices everywhere. Echoes of fear, they're calling out my name. In this empty room, I'm playing their cruel game, running from the shadows, nowhere left to turn. In the echoes of fear, I watch my courage burn. Is there a way to break the chains that bind my soul so tight? A way to silence all the screams that haunt me every night? I reach out for a lifeline, a beacon in the dark, but in this sea of shadow, I can't ignite a spark. Echoes of fear, they're calling out my name. In this empty room, I'm playing their cruel game, running from the shadows, nowhere left to turn. In the echoes of fear, I watch my courage burn. In the echoes of fear, I'm lost without a guide, trying to find a place where I no longer hide. But until the dawn breaks through and shadows disappear, I'll be fighting through the echoes of my fear. Is there a way to break the chains that bind my soul so tight? A way to silence all the screams that haunt me every night? I reach out for a lifeline, a beacon in the dark, but in this sea of shadows, I can't.
Welcome to your darkest fear. I am the whisper that you hear, every shadow that you chase, every doubt you cannot face. You've stumbled through the maze so lost, but listen now and count the cost. The weight of guilt you bear so tight, the secrets hidden from the light. Do you remember every lie, the promises you let slip by, the friends you left in cold despair, the moments lost beyond repair? I am the echo of your shame, the faceless one you cannot name. I feed upon your silent cries, the tears that fall from tired eyes. You think you've left it all behind, but guilt, my dear, is cruel and kind. It binds you with invisible chains in your heart. It's poison rain, so carry on if you must flee. But you will never be free of me, for in your soul I've made my lair. The weight of guilt, your cross to bear. remember every lie, the promises you let slip by, the friends you left in cold despair, the moments lost beyond repair. I am the echo of your shame, the faceless one you cannot name. I feed upon your silent cries, the tears that fall from tired eyes. You think you've left it all behind, but guilt, my dear, is cruel and kind. It binds you with invisible chains in your heart, poison rain. So carry on if you must flee, but you will never be free of me. For in your soul I've made my lair, the weight of guilt your heart to bear. So carry on if you must flee, but you will never be free of me.
Heavy is the heart that bears the sins of yesterday. Shadows of the past are chains that never go away. Every step a struggle, every breath a fight. Underneath the weight of guilt there is no end in sight. Memories like anchors pulling me below, in the sea of conscience where remorseful currents flow. The weight of guilt, it drags me down, in its sorrow I will drown. A burden I can't seem to lift, lost within this endless rift. Faces in the mirror, reflections of regret. Whispers in the darkness, things I can't forget. Promises I've broken, words I can't reclaim. In the silence of the night I hear them call my name. Memories like anchors pulling me below, in the sea of conscience where remorseful currents flow. The weight of guilt, it drags me down, in its sorrow I will drown. A burden I can't seem to lift, lost within this endless rift. Faces in the mirror, reflections of regret. Whispers in the darkness, things I can't forget. Promises I've broken, words I can't reclaim. In the silence of the night, this rift. Every sleepless night, the ghosts come out to play, reminding me of all the things I threw away. How can I find redemption? How can I find peace when every wound within my soul refuses to release? The weight of guilt, it drags me down, in its sorrow I will drown. A burden I can't seem to lift, lost within this endless rift. In the darkest hour I seek a ray of light, a way to ease this burden, a way to make things right. Though the road is long and steep, and shadows ever near, I'll strive to find forgiveness and face my deepest fear. The weight of guilt, it won't define the strength within, I'll make it mine. Through the ashes I will rise, break these chains beneath the skies. Thunder in my veins, lightning in my soul. The fire of my fury, losing all control. Eyes like a tempest, heart a raging sea. The storm of anger's crashing, it's taking over me. I tried to hold it in, to keep the beast at bay, but now the dam is broken, there's nothing left to say. In the storm of anger, I find my voice, screaming out the silence. I have no choice. Every shattered piece, every broken part, fueling the inferno, burning in my heart. Winds of frustration tearing through my mind, destruction in their path, leaving scars behind. No more calm and quiet, no more holding back. I'm unleashing all the fury on this darkened track. I tried to hold it in, to keep the beast at bay, but now the dam is broken, there's nothing left to say. In the storm of anger, I find my voice, screaming out the silence. I have no choice. Every shattered piece, every broken part, fueling the inferno, burning in my heart. I'm the thunder and the lightning, I'm the roaring gale. In the eye of the storm, I will never fail. This is my catharsis, this is my release. In the chaos and the fury, I find my peace. In the storm of anger, I find my voice, screaming out the silence. I have no choice. Every shattered piece, every broken part, fueling the inferno, burning in my heart. La 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 la, we rust from the deep 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 dust. We rust from the deep 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 dust. We rust from the deep 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 dust. We rust this, rock-dee-dee-la. Let the winds howl louder, let the skies ignite. In the storm of anger, I'll reclaim my fight. Through the tempest and the madness, I'll stand tall. For in this storm of anger, I'll conquer all. Let the winds howl louder, let the skies ignite. In the storm of anger, I'll reclaim my fight. Through the tempest and the madness, I'll stand tall. For in the storm of anger, I will conquer all. In the stillness of the night, a shadow starts to form. A figure in the mirror takes on my own form. Eyes that know my secrets, a face that bears my scars, a reflection staring back from a world afar. I see you standing there, trying to hide your pain, but I know every doubt, every tear you've shed in vain. You wear a mask of courage, but inside you're lost. In the mirror of self, you're paying the cost. In the mirror of self, truths are hard to find. Faces looking back, blur the lines inside. A battle of reflection, a fight against the tide. Self, they're paying the cost. You don't know the struggles, the wars I've had to fight. Every step I've taken through the endless night. Words are hard to find, faces looking back blur the lines inside. A battle of reflection, a fight against the time. In the mirror of self, there's nowhere left to hide. In the mirror of self, I'll find a way to land. Embrace the shadow, let the light ascend. In the mirror of self, we'll find a way to see truth within the reflection, setting ourselves free. I'm a voice that echoes deep within your mind. Every fear you've buried, every truth you find. You can't escape your shadow, no matter how you try. In the mirror of self, I see through every lie. I see the cracks, the shattered glass, reflections of my broken past. The mirror shows the scars I hide, the wounds that never quite subside. You faced yourself, but there's more to see. The shadows lurking, waiting silently. They whisper doubts, they feed your fears. In the quiet moments, their voice appears. I hear them now, those whispering shadows, calling out from hidden hollows. Their words like poison, their touch like ice, drawing me into their cold embrace, enticing me to sacrifice. shadows weave their tales. I stand with hearts unbroken as the darkness pales. Whispers in the corners, secrets in the air. I face the haunting echoes with a newfound stare. You can try to break me, you can feed my fears, but I found my courage, I won't shed more tears. The whispering shadows, they try to bring me down, but I'll rise above. I'll wear my strength like a crown. In the darkest corners, I'll let my light expand. No more running, I'll make my stand. They speak of every failure, they echo every doubt, but I've walked through fire, I've learned to live without. Their voices lose their power, their hope begins to fade. For in the whispering shadows, my strength will not degrade. You can try to break me, you can feed my fears, but I found my courage, I won't shed more tears. The whispering shadows, they try to bring me down, but I'll rise above. I'll wear my strength like a crown. In the darkest corners, I'll let my light expand. No more running, I'll make my stand. I see through their illusions, the lies they try to spin. For every whisper spoken, I find the strength within. They can't control my story, they can't decide my fate. I am the master of my soul, and it's never too late. Through the whispering shadows, they try to bring me down, but I'll rise above. I'll wear my strength like a crown. In the darkest corners, I'll let my light expand. No more running, I'll make my stand. In the end, it's clear to see that my shadows have no hold on me. Their whispers fade to silence as I take command. In the whispering shadows, I'll firmly stand. Echoes in the emptiness, shadows on the ground. I walk the path of solitude where no one's to be found. The silence is a symphony, a song of vacant cries. In the valley of loneliness, beneath these endless skies, I hear my footsteps falling, a rhythm soft and slow. With every step, the echoes grow. In the valley of loneliness, I face my darkest fears. No hand to hold, no voice to calm, just the silence in my ears. Though the road is long and weary, I'll find the strength to stand. In the valley of loneliness, I'll reach for the promised land. Stars above are watching, cold and far away. I search for comfort in the void, a whisper in the breeze, but all I find are memories like ghosts among the trees. I hear my heartbeats echo, a lonely, fragile sound in this vast, deserted ground. In the valley of loneliness, I face my darkest fears. No hand to hold, no voice to calm, just the silence in my ears. Though the road is long and weary, I'll find the strength to stand. In the valley of loneliness, I'll reach for the promised land. Stripped of all my armor, no reflection by my side, I walk this path of sorrow with no place left to hide. But in the deepest silence, I find a spark of grace, a flicker of resilience in this desolate place. In the valley of loneliness, I face my darkest fears. No hand to hold, no voice to calm, just the silence in my ears. Though the road is long and weary, I'll find the strength to stand. In the valley of loneliness, I'll reach for the promised land. The echoes start to fade away, the shadows slowly part. In the valley of loneliness, I find my own brave heart. With every step, I'm stronger. With every breath, I'm free. In the valley of loneliness, I discover the strength in me. Soft whispers in the morning light, a gentle breeze that sings. In the garden of healing where my soul takes wings. Petals kissed by dewdrops, leaves that shimmer bright. Here within this sanctuary, I find my way to light. Through every thorn and shadow, a path to grace unfolds. In this haven of serenity, my heart no longer cold. In the garden of healing, I feel the earth embrace. The warmth of sun, the song of life in this sacred space. With every breath I'm mending, with every step I grow. In the garden of healing where the gentle waters flow. The scent of blooming flowers, the rustle of the trees, whispers of a promise carried on the breeze. I walk among the blossoms, each one a story told. In this place of healing, I find strength untold. Through every thorn and shadow, a path to grace unfolds. In this haven of serenity, my heart no longer cold. In the garden of healing, I feel the earth embrace. The warmth of sun, the song of life in this sacred space. With every breath I'm mending, with every step I grow. In the garden of healing where the gentle waters flow. Here the past is faded, like the morning trials and the shadows, I found my way to grace. In the garden of healing, I found my sacred place.
So you've walked through shadows deep, faced the darkest night, from the maze of doubt to the whispers of fright. You've conquered fears and broken chains, in the storm of rage, in the valley of loneliness. You turned another page. Through the mirror of self, you found your light, and in the garden of healing emerged from the night. But remember, dear traveler, in your journey's quest, my voice is the shadow that never finds rest. You fought with strength and courage through every trial and tear, but in the echo of your soul I will always be near. For every step you take and every dream you see, remember this truth: you will never be free of me. Through the mirror of self, you found your light, and in the garden of healing emerged from the night. But remember, dear traveler, in your journey's quest, my voice is the shadow that never finds rest. You fought with strength and courage through every trial and tear, but in the echo of your soul I will always be near. For every step you take and every dream you see, remember this truth: you will never be free of me.
Awakened by the morning sun, a brand new day begins. The journey of 1,000 miles now echoes deep within. Through shadows and through trials, I've walked this path alone. But in the light of acceptance, I find my heart has grown. Every scar a story, every tear a song. In the light of acceptance, I see where I belong. In the light of acceptance, I find my peace. Every broken piece of me now finds release. With the dawn I rise anew, in harmony and grace. In the light of acceptance, I found my place. The battles fought, the lessons learned, have shaped the soul I bear. With every step I've grown stronger in the love I now declare. The whispers of the shadows, the storms that raged inside, have led me to this moment where no darkness can reside. Every scar a story, every tear a song. In the light of acceptance, I see where I belong. In the light of acceptance, I find my peace. Every broken piece of me now finds release. With the dawn I rise anew, in harmony and grace. In the light of acceptance, I found my place. I stand rivers flow among the blooms of courage, where the seeds of wisdom grow. The past is but a memory. With every step I'm free. In the light of acceptance, I am truly me. Awakened by the morning sun, our journey now complete. Among the blooms of courage, where the seeds of wisdom beat. With every breath I'm living, with every step I'm free. In the light of acceptance,